In this video, I'm going to show you some extremely simple strategies to help your roofing business's Google business profile rank, drive traffic, and generate leads. Why should you care about optimizing your Google business profile? It's because it helps you rank here, and I call this beachfront real estate on the internet. There are dozens of things that you can change and do to rank in the Google local pack for your roofing business. But let's jump into the 7 most important things you can do, starting with 2 things that very few other SEO experts talk about. First, consistently add photos and videos of your roofing projects every week. You're up on roofs, you're doing inspections, you're doing installs, and you're probably already taking pictures for this. And for many roofers, you're also using drone videos. Videos are really simple within a Google business profile. So when you're up on a roof and someone is laying shingles, pull out your iPhone and spend 15 seconds filming them. That's it. Now you've got photos and videos. What should you do? Every week, do the following. 1, take your photos and title them something that makes sense, such as new roof install Cypress, Texas.jpg. Add them to your profile. Take your videos. Title them something like metal roof repair Seattle, Washington.mp4. Add them to your profile, and that's it.
You should care about optimizing your Google business profile because it helps you rank right here. I call this beachfront real estate on the internet. It's also known as the Google local pack. Google map pack is what it's sometimes called as well. And there are dozens of things you can do and change to help you rank in this Google local pack. The first thing you're going to want to do is consistently add photos and videos of your roofing projects. You're up on roofs every single week, most likely multiple roofs sometimes. And for a lot of folks in the industry now, they're using drones, and you're able to get some really, really cool photos. And videos are actually also really simple within a Google business profile. So when you're up on the roof, someone's laying shingles, just pull out your iPhone and spend 15 seconds filming that person. That's it. As you can see here, this is our client Apex East Roofing, and they have so many photos. These are just by owner, AKA what we're doing. And you can see dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of photos and video content. You take a look at this video, it doesn't seem that interesting, but it's really not for the user, it's for Google. And so going and just filming a video like this, it doesn't take that much time, and you can still use it. So every week, here's what I recommend that you do. Take your photos every single time you're up on a roof. Then title them something like new roof install.jpg. So when you save that photo, it's going to normally come out something like 12345.jpg. You want to title it something that makes sense. Then take those photos, take those videos, and add them to your profile every single week on the back end. It's not that difficult.
Second, get 5-star reviews for your roofing business ASAP using some really basic hacks. Caveat here is to get reviews from paying clients, of course. But my guess is that you've worked with a lot of other local contractors, electricians, plumbers, restoration companies, siding contractors. Google allows anybody to leave you a review so long as the review is honest. So ask all your contractor buddies for a review. You've probably got at least 5 to 10. And when you ask them for a review, make it really, really easy. You could send them a text and say something like, hey, I'm looking to get more Google reviews for my business. Can you please spend 30 seconds leaving me a review? Here's the link. Steve, I know you're busy, so here's an example review that you can just copy and paste. Joey and the team at XYZ Roofing Company, they're killer. They're really good at what they do. Thanks. Within the next 30 days, you should be able to get at least 10 reviews.
The second thing you're going to want to do is get consistent 5-star reviews for your roofing business ASAP using some really, really simple and basic hacks. So caveat, get reviews from paying clients, of course, but Google allows you to get reviews from anybody so long as the review is honest. So my guess is you've got some contractor buddies and you could easily ask them for a review. They may be plumbers, they may be electricians, they may be remodeling contractors. All you have to do is reach out to them and say, hey man, I'm looking to get more Google reviews for my business. Can you spend 30 seconds leaving me a review? Here's the link to leave the review. And I know you're busy, so here's an example review that you can write. Joey and the team at XYZ Roofing Area are killer. They're really good at what they do. Thanks. That's it. And within the next 30 days, you should be able to get at least 10 5-star Google reviews, if not more. And you can see our client here has 266 Google reviews, and they've only been in business for about 3.5 years.
Third, make sure your roofing business's Google business profile categories are set up properly. If you want to rank in the Google local pack for roofing keywords, your primary category must be roofing contractor. And here's proof. Do not overdo the categories. Google's documentation says to have as few categories as possible. So if all you do is roofing, then this should be your primary and only category.
So the third thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure your roofing business's Google business profile categories are set up properly. If you want to rank in the Google local pack for a keyword like roofer near me, roofer in Northfield, New Jersey, then you need your primary category in your Google business profile to be roofing contractor. Now, don't overdo the categories. So you can add things like general contractor, just contractor. Google says to add as few categories as possible. So if all you do is roofing, or if that's your primary service, let's say you do roofing and siding, but 80% roofing, you're going to want your primary category to be roofing contractor.
Fourth, add a localized keyword to the first few words of your primary description, AKA roofer in your city name, like Seattle or Portland. And make sure your primary description is as close to 750 characters as possible. This right here is your primary description. If you're a roofer, let's say you're based in Tacoma, Washington, then the start of your primary description could say something like, we're a trusted Tacoma roofing contractor with 10 years of experience in hundreds of roofs replaced. Pro tip on this one is to embed your Google business profile into the footer of your website. Here's exactly how you do that.
The fourth thing you're going to want to do is add a localized keyword to the first few words of your primary description. So let's look at Apex East's primary description. If I go Apex East Roofing, this is their primary description that we wrote. And you can see that in the first few words of the description, we've added a keyword right there. So if you're a roofer, let's say based in Tacoma, Washington, then the start of your primary description should say something like, we're a trusted Tacoma roofing contractor with 10 years of experience. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is embed this profile. This is a pro tip here. Embed this profile in either the homepage of your website or the footer of your website. So let's go here and let's scroll through Apex East's website that we have been managing for them for the past few years. Let's go down. As you can see, this is an embedded Google business profile. What a lot of folks get wrong here is they embed an address. As you can see, when I click to the profile, it actually takes me to their profile. It doesn't take me to 123 Main Street. And it's really easy to embed this profile. You just hit share, embed a map, copy the HTML, and then drop that HTML on your website. It's really quite basic.
Fifth, make sure your website link is correct and it points to the HTTPS secure version. Here's where that is, and here's also an example of a business doing it incorrectly.
The next thing you're going to want to do, fifth, is make sure your website link is correct and points to the HTTPS secure version of your website. So you can choose your website link in your Google business profile, such as here. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, if I copy this link address and I add it here, you can see that it's the HTTPS version of the website. This means the website is secure. A lot of folks do not put this version of their website as the link in their Google business profile. It's super easy to do, and it sends users to a secure version of your website, and Google really prefers that. It takes 5 seconds to do, but it can make a little bit of a difference.
The sixth thing is to consider updating your business name using a localized roofing keyword. And for this, you're going to need to get a DBA, a doing business as. It's actually really affordable and easy to do. You may have noticed with your competitors, they're gaming the system. They're adding keywords into their business name. This is something that you may want to consider, but again, only after you've purchased the DBA with your state. For example, let's say your business name is currently the Apex Team. Sounds pretty cool. you may want to get a DBA for the Apex Team Seattle Roofing. Now you've hit an exact match keyword, Seattle Roofing, that you can put into your Google business profile.
The sixth thing that you can consider doing is updating your business name using a localized roofing keyword. So as you may have noticed with your competitors, just about every single one of them, here's an example for Los Angeles, every single one of them has the word roofing or roofers in their Google business profile name. Now, a lot of roofing businesses out there have the word roofer or roofing in their name, but some do not. So let's say you start a new business and your business name is the Apex Team. It sounds pretty cool. Well, the Apex Team does not have a roofer or roofing in the business name. So you may want to go and get a DBA, also known as a doing business as, for something like the Apex Team Seattle Roofing. So now you've hit an exact match keyword in your Google business profile name. So instead of just the Apex Team, it would be the Apex Team Seattle Roofers or Seattle Roofing Company. And let's say you're based in Seattle, that's going to be really, really, really important. And that can create dramatic rankings changes very quickly.
Seventh, ensure your homepage's title tag, meta description, and header tags align with the keyword that you want to rank for. So for example, you're a roofer, you're based in Tacoma, Washington. You probably want to rank for roofer in Tacoma, Washington. Therefore, your homepage's title tag, meta description, and header tag should hit this keyword. Here's exactly what this means with an example.
The seventh tip is to ensure your homepage's title tag, meta description, and H1 tag align with the keyword you want to rank for. So what does all of this mean? Well, if I go to Google and type in South Jersey Roofing Company, and we see Apex East is ranking first below the maps. This is the title tag, this is the meta description, and then on their website, this is their H1 tag, the header of the entire page. As you can see, we've hit a keyword here, expert residential and commercial roofing in South Jersey. South Jersey Roofing and Siding Company repairs, replacements, and new construction installation. So we've hit exact match keywords. So if, for example, if you're a roofer in Tacoma, then you probably want to rank for roofer in Tacoma, Washington, roofing company, Tacoma, Washington, roofing contractor, Tacoma, Washington. So therefore, your homepage's title tag, meta description, and H1 tag should hit those types of keywords, roofing company in Tacoma, Washington.
These 7 strategies will take your roofing business's Google business profile to the next level, driving more visibility, more leads, more revenue. But these strategies are just the tip of the iceberg. I'd say by doing the actions in this video above, you just got yourself 40% of the way there, which is killer. But if you want to compete with the big kids, you're going to need to do a whole lot more than that, especially because this space is so competitive.
So Google clearly states that the content on your website impacts your profile's rankings. So I'd say by doing the actions above, you just got yourself about 50% of the way there, which is killer. But if you want to compete with the big kids, you're going to need to do more.
We've not only helped roofers just optimize their Google business profile, but optimize their entire digital presence. We're a full service digital marketing agency for roofers. You can go to our website, which is linked in the description of this video. If you reach out, I personally will jump on a call with you. See ya in the next video.